Tonight, crews are still combing through the ruins of the station, searching for more answers in the deadliest U.S. nightclub fire in decades.
From the worst fatal fire in Rhode Island history on Coeasett Avenue in West Warwick. Let's bring you up to date. The death toll at this hour has risen to 96.
On the night of February 20th, 2003, hundreds of people gathered at a small nightclub in West Warwick, Rhode Island, expecting nothing more than a great night of live music. Friends laughed over drinks. Couples squeezed toward the stage. Fans eagerly waited for the rock band Great White to begin their performance. For everyone inside, it felt like just another Thursday night. No one knew they were about to witness one of the deadliest nightclub fires in American history. Even more unbelievable, a local television cameraman was inside the club that night. He wasn't there to cover the concert. He was filming a story about nightclub safety. His camera would capture the tragedy almost from the very beginning. The station nightclub was packed. More than 450 people had entered a building that was only meant to hold around 400. Shortly after 11 p.m., the lights dimmed, and the crowd erupted in cheers as Great White walked onto the stage. Then, only seconds into the opening song, indoor pyrotechnics shot sparks several feet into the air behind the band. For a few moments, everything seemed normal. People clapped. Some smiled and pointed toward the stage. But behind the performers, those sparks had landed on polyurethane acoustic foam lining the walls. At first, the flames were barely noticeable. Small flickers climbed up the foam, almost looking like part of the stage show. Within seconds, those small flames turned into a wall of fire. Many people still didn't realize they were watching a real emergency. Some even continued watching the band, believing the flames were part of the performance. Then, black smoke began filling the room. The realization hit almost everyone at once. People rushed toward the exits. Unfortunately, most instinctively ran toward the same front entrance they had used to come inside. That doorway quickly became overwhelmed. People stumbled, others fell. Within moments, the entrance became blocked as people desperately tried to escape through the same narrow opening. Meanwhile, thick, toxic smoke spread through the building at an incredible speed. Many survivors later said the smoke reached them long before the flames did. Visibility disappeared. Breathing became nearly impossible. Inside the nightclub, panic replaced confusion. Some employees and security staff shouted for people to use the side exits. Others successfully escaped through doors many guests hadn't noticed when they entered. Several members of the band made it out safely. Many concert goers did as well. But for those trapped near the front entrance, every second mattered. Outside, witnesses watched in disbelief as flames burst through the roof. Some rushed toward the building, pulling strangers through windows and side exits. Others desperately searched for loved ones. Firefighters arrived within minutes, but by then, the fire had already consumed nearly the entire building. The intense heat and thick smoke made rescue efforts incredibly difficult. In less than 6 minutes, the station nightclub had been almost completely destroyed. When the fire was finally extinguished, the scale of the tragedy became clear. 100 people had lost their lives. More than 200 others were injured, many suffering severe burns and smoke inhalation. It remains one of the deadliest nightclub fires in United States history. Investigators spent months determining exactly how the disaster unfolded. They concluded that the pyrotechnics ignited the highly flammable foam installed around the stage. Instead of slowing sound, the foam acted like fuel. The fire spread across the walls and ceiling in seconds, producing enormous amounts of toxic smoke. The investigation also found that overcrowding, limited exits, and confusion during the evacuation all contributed to the devastating loss of life. The tragedy led to criminal charges, lawsuits, and nationwide changes to fire safety regulations. Many states strengthened requirements for sprinkler systems in nightclubs. Rules surrounding indoor pyrotechnics became much stricter. Emergency exit standards were also improved. Today, the site of the Station nightclub has become a memorial honoring those who never made it home that night. Family members, survivors, and first responders continue to gather there each year to remember the victims. More than 2 decades later, the footage captured inside the nightclub still serves as one of the clearest examples of how quickly a small fire can become an unstoppable disaster. What began as an ordinary concert lasted only a few minutes before turning into a tragedy that changed countless lives forever. The Station nightclub fire wasn't simply the result of one mistake. It was a chain of decisions, unsafe conditions, and a fire that spread faster than almost anyone believed possible. For many people, it serves as a lasting reminder that emergency exits matter. Fire safety regulations save lives, and disasters can unfold in a matter of seconds.